This podcast is independently produced and is not officially affiliated with the United Grid League or any of its governing bodies. All views expressed are my own or those of my guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policies or positions of the league. Welcome to Gridlocked, where we're going to bring you the latest and greatest all things United Grid League. I'm your host, Cassie Martinez, and today we're going to talk about two teams that I think everybody's talking about. At least just a little bit. We're going to be talking about the Venom and the Breakers. Let's dive right in. Well, the Venom officially moved west. Paul Bear has decided to relocate the team to Las Vegas, citing a lack of available players and leadership in Daytona. Andrew Maddox stepping away from his role left a major gap in leadership, and without a strong local presence, the move made the most sense. Bear also stated that last season's Vegas matches were the first time his team truly came together. And if you remember, the Venom had their fair share of struggles last year, losing players mid-season, all kinds of things happening. The outpouring of support from the league was incredible, with players from other teams stepping up to recruit athletes just so that the Venom could finish their season. This ultimately led to CrossFit Games athlete Alex Smith joining the squad, bringing along Nick Andre and his brother Mike, who originally had no plans to play, but ended up helping out at the last second. The three were a game changer for the Venom and are officially locked in for 2025. With the relocation, Bear is optimistic about his team's future, especially with the emergence of players like Torrey Height and Dylan Florentine, who stepped up in a major way when the team needed them the most last season. And of course, the Venom faced some major internal conflicts last season. The major issue stemmed from Jojo Gomez, who initially held a leadership position as an assistant coach, but then returned as a player. The transition kind of created some confusion, particularly with several of the former Miami Freaks players navigating their roles. The uncertainty led to Jojo and Alex Alvarez allegedly switching roles mid-race without notifying the coaching staff. Jojo taking over gymnastics and Alex Alvarez struggling to handle the last heavy barbell movement in the sprint relay. The fallout from this decision caused the Venom to lose what should have been a surefire race win, which was critical for closing the point differential before the playoffs. What happened next, I can't tell you. I have not been able to fully verify the claims to both sides, as Jojo Gomez has declined to comment, so I cannot attach intention to the claims made here. However, following this match, both Jojo Gomez and Alex Alvarez were removed from the team, though they claimed they left on their own terms. Denise Tam, Alyssa Martinez, and others also exited. The fallout was a major social media clash. Players from all over the map flinging dirt at each other back and forth. Comment down below what your opinion on that matter was. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Despite these challenges, the Venom managed to rally and secure powerhouse athletes to keep them in the fight. But as we now know, Jojo and Alyssa have landed with the Breakers. The Breakers are no stranger to roster changes, and they've made some big acquisitions this offseason. Team owner Matt Hornaday confirmed that extensive discussions took place before officially offering Jojo and Alyssa a spot on their team, ensuring their roles were clearly defined. He's confident in their commitment, especially given their willingness to travel all the way to Alabama for a recent combine. Mind you, they live in South Florida. He's also uber confident in his team, and honestly, well deserved. The Breakers are in a strong position thanks to leadership from key players like Josh Newell and Vita Vetterkind. And in true Venom Breakers fashion, there's always a connection between the two teams when it comes to the offseason. Billy Shelton, who was in talks with the Venom, ultimately chose to sign with the Breakers due to her stronger ties in that region. Another major shift is Dylan Fullwood, formerly of the Venom, has also signed with the Breakers. His close friendships with the former Venom players and, of course, his training partner Vita Vetterkind made this move a no-brainer. Sabrina Cheney decided to shock everyone and return to the grid after a long time off, opting to join the Breakers and leave the Venom as well. Cheney originally signed on as a bodyweight specialist brought on by Andrew Maddox, though he is no longer a part of the organization. The Venom did take a bite out of the Breakers as well, taking Dakota Shackleton, who stood in for the team as a mid-season sign when the Breakers were missing some players during the Vegas matches because, of course, Hurricane Milton delayed travel from a lot of people in Florida. Shackleton proved himself to be a powerhouse utility player during these matches, especially because he hadn't played grid before then, but absolutely smoked it. It made sense for him to join the Venom considering he is a Vegas local. While the Breakers are officially at full capacity with 9 men and 9 women on their roster, the Venom are deep in their rebuilding phase, with only a few roster spots left. Who knows what they're going to get into. Bear has been in talks with people all over the fitness world in different modalities, and he cites he's optimistic and extremely pumped about his returning team, including 2024 All-Star Dylan Florentine. Right now, the Venom is all over the place, coast to coast. Venom is national. This means Bear will have few practices in Las Vegas, but most of the communication and practicing will be done remotely. One of the most notable additions to the Venom's leadership is Ben Navarez, host of the Ben Thinking podcast. Based in Vegas, Navarez will handle the internal operations, allowing Bear to take on more of a hands-on coaching role. So where do these teams stand? The Breakers look strong and structured, while the Venom are entering a new chapter in their journey with fresh leadership and a relocated home base. With spots to fill and a city like Vegas to pull talent from, the Venom's future remains uncertain but exciting. That's all for today's episode of Gridlocked. Let me know what you think about these moves. Did the Breakers make the right call? Can the Venom pull off a successful rebuild? Be sure to subscribe and follow us for more updates as we gear up for the 2025 season. Until next time, I'm Cassie Martinez. Keep grinding and stay gridlocked. Shout out to Pegasus Smelling Salts for sponsoring this episode. These salts last me a long time and consistently pack a punch. You can grab some from the link in the description down below. Trust me, you definitely want some of these. Whether you're on the grid or you're just sitting down to record a podcast, these pack a punch. This is the Headless Harvest bunch. It kind of smells like pumpkin spice, which is my favorite, of course. Ooh! Ooh! That's the good stuff.